I'm planting my onion sets, and the bed was prepared couple of weeks back. I would say 6 weeks back. I added lots of horse manure, 6-year-old, you can see, and the bed was covered with the net so that the birds were not able to go inside and basically dig the bed. So now bed is fully settled. On top of the organic matter, I also added yellow powder, turmeric, and bit of garlic powder as well. Couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it kills all the bad bacteria and it keeps the good bacteria on the soil. So now the plan is to plant shallots and some red onions, if any place left, and white onions as well. The variety of shallots I'm going to plant is called Red Sun, and the second one is called Biztro. So these two, this one I got it from Poundland for £1, and this one I bought it in a shop. And coming back to the normal onions, I'm going to plant Red Baron. This is again got it from Poundland for £1, and the next set of onion is Red Karmen, and if any left over, the one in the middle, it's called Sturon, brown color onion. So these are the varieties I'm going to plant on this bed. For planting shallots, I just make little bit of big holes in there in this row, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to push through the onion set, which is this one, for example, like this, and it has to see the sun. This is the planting method for shallots. So whole row will be planted with the shallots. So the shallots were basically planted, and half of the shallot is above the ground. I wouldn't say half, maybe 1/4 of the shallot set is above the ground, whereas the normal onions, only the heads are just above the ground. Rest of the onion is covered, the inside the hole. That's how we plant the onions. And make sure that you cover something, otherwise what happens is, at least in my case, the birds are coming and digging them up and then putting outside. They think there are some worms inside or maybe something else inside. That's why I cover after planting until the plant grows 6 to 8 inches. Now I have completed planting 7 rows in this bed, and as I mentioned, these are 2 types of shallots, not many, I think 10 each. One is Biztro, and then second one is a Red Sun, and 2 varieties of red onions. One is Red Karmen and second one is Red Baron, and I planted 2 rows of Sturon brown onions, and I covered it back so that birds won't, or some creatures won't dig them out and put it outside. I'll keep an eye. I don't need to water any of these sets because there's a lot of moisture in the ground. That's more than enough for them to grow. And I spaced around 9 inches between the shallots seeds, vertically and horizontally, rows and columns, whereas for the normal red onions and Sturon brown onions, I spaced around 6 inches, and that's more than enough for them to grow properly. I don't need to worry about the density of the plants, and when they grow up, they can have proper nutrition to suck from the ground, make them properly grow